Hey, Blue, good to see you. I'm fighting with a cat right now. I've just got home from work and, yeah, it might take a while for him to leave me alone. It's nice to be loved, though. How was your day? You can't go over there. You have to go back there. Silly. You don't show your bum either. I'm hoping someone's around for a chat, or I have to sing to myself, which is not very good because I can't even sing for other people. Just want to see who is out there. Is there anybody out there? Are you still around, Blue? Tell me what you've been up to. I'm looking to talk to anyone about anything really tonight. I've got nothing planned. I've just got home from work. So yeah. See if anyone wants. I don't see much stuff. I did want to look at something though. Princess Megan Elsa, so good to see you. What time of the day or night or anything is it with you? It's 10:14 p.m. here. I'm going to... Hey, Kiwi. Welcome. 3:14 a.m. Princess, what the hell are you doing up at that time of the day? That's crazy. At least I know there's people around. Kiwi, I know what time it is for you. I'm trying to share a screen. Insomnia. Yeah, I know that feeling. Have you been keeping up with what's been going on in the UK? It's bloody madness. I guess they are all lining up for her funeral, I guess, which starts later on. Brian, hey, Darwin, Australia. Nice to have you. Pam, hey, darling, good to see you. So I haven't got anything planned. Like I said, I just got home from work and I was bored shitless. I can't go straight to sleep when I'm just got home from work. So I thought I'd just have a look around and see who was out there. Family reunion today, Pam. Nice. Did you enjoy it? They're not always nice things to go to. So I hope you did enjoy it. Yeah, what have we got here? Crowds queue in central London to view Queen lying in state. Oh, look at how long the line is. People were saying like it was 12 hours or something. That's crazy. Crazy. Oh, you're not had it yet? Oh, well, I hope it goes well. I'm sure, family reunions can be fun. And on the other hand, they can be unfun, not fun, and drama. So let's hope it's none of that. So what do you do with yourself, Princess Megan? Do you just hang around on YouTube, on the dark YouTube streets in the middle of the night when you can't sleep? You get lost in them streets. 6:30. Oh, who would be up at that hour? It's 10 p.m. I just got home from work. Wow, those crowds just keep going and going and going. That's unreal. And they only get like 2 seconds to like stand and do a bow or a curtsy or whatever they want, and then they have to keep moving on. So it's not as though they're getting a lot of time with her or anything. Yeah, well, aren't we all doing that? Watching people's live streams. This one will be fun. It's before that, or the ones before that have been drama. So tell me, guys, what type of live streams do you guys tend to watch? What do you watch, Princess? Your drama, crime? I wish that the true crime drama was not called that. Couldn't it just be crime and somewhere else? I just hate how it's always true crime that comes with the drama. Annoys the bejesus out of me. And I've had a couple of temper tantrums lately about it. to be fair. And I've been leaving that nasty messages on people's pages, and that's not always good easy. Kiwi, it's crazy how long they wait in those lines. I know, it's unreal. I couldn't wait that long, that's for sure. Sav Girl did live stream and Brittany did live streams. Lost Souls finish her live stream. Oh, you're keeping up with the Kylie case. See, I have not been keeping up with it because after her mum made that emotional plea for social media to stop, I haven't covered her since. That's just my personal thing, what I believe in. But I do see there's lots of other creators, a shitload of creators actually, still talking about the Kylie Rodney case. And then, if it's not enough drama with that, then there's shit going around about the AWP as well. I heard that people had gone into their backgrounds and done checks and found out shit as well. And it's just ridiculous. It's got so way over too far, I tell you. I have 3 others I watch true crime wise. I know one of them. Oh, Pam, I was in there today. Missing Persons and Mysteries had a premiere, and I went in there and no one could see me. But I watched it and I left a message to say hello. My cat is attacking things. Would you stop? He's attacking people on the screen. Yes, Zav Girls live streams are so long. There's so much speculation. I'm not a fan of the speculation so much. Yeah. Brian, a few people missing in the Northern Territory. If you want to chuck me some names by email or something like that, I'm happy to look them up and put them into a live stream at some stage. Yeah, he's looking at the people walking and he's like trying to attack them. Rat bag. Sev is amazing. I always enjoy her long live. Okay, well, I'm not a fan, so we can beg to differ on that one. But each people, everyone to their own device. I don't mind. Just because I choose to run my channel one way doesn't mean other people have to do it that way as well. I'm just finding it hard to agree with content creators still on that case and trying to get every little bit out of it. And I think the family just need to grieve and to not have this bullshit. But that's just my opinion, and who am I? You're going to go on your bed? Go on your bed. On your bed. See, you got a whole bed to yourself. It's just for you. Yes, it is. Come on. Good boy. Oh, you're a good boy. Oh, my God, the baby talk. It's so bad. So what other things do you what? Oh, Peter Falcone. I'll write that down, Brian. I recognise that name, though. So I'm wondering if I've seen a documentary or something about that name before, because it definitely rings a bell. Is this like in the kind of place where that Ivan, whatever his name was, like killing people down that way? Look, see? Now go away, back over there. Back. He's going to me, what the F is your problem, Mum? I don't know what you're talking about. I love you, but just stay there. No, it's not playtime. No, he's biting me, licking me. Ow! Don't bite my elbow. Who bites an elbow, man? You weirdo. Sorry, just having problems. Right. They made a movie about it. That might be because where I've heard it or something like that. Kiwi, the Christian Glass shooting was so sad. I only just heard about it. Is that something that's... Oh, the Christian Glass. Is that the Kiwi who got shot dead by the cops in America? Is that the one you're talking about? No, it's not funny, ladies. He bit my elbow. Who does that? Hey, Blue, good to see you. Weird cat. Oh, so New South Wales was where Ivan Milat was doing his stuff. Yeah. Some scary stuff happens over in Australia, I must say. But I don't know if you guys come to my live streams when I cover cold cases. but I have a big wheel, and on the wheel I've got the 50 states of America, and then I've got Australia and New Zealand and UK and that. And at the end of the show, we spin the wheel, and whatever place it lands on, I will cover cold cases from that place next time. So last time it came on to Wisconsin. So if you know anything about Wisconsin, any cold cases there, let me know. It looks like Auckland. This is the amount of people lining up to go and walk past the Queen's procession in London. Yeah, that was tragic. South of Sydney, right. Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer. Was he from Wisconsin? Because if he was from Wisconsin, but that's a huge story to undertake. Jeffrey Dahmer. Crime. Might be a bit too full on for me. And gross. He done some gross shit. I don't know if I can handle. I might think about doing Jeffrey Dahmer, but it would be like a condensed story, because I think if you told his whole story, you could have a live stream that went for like 10 hours and you'll be like, oh, fuck that. So yeah, I'd have to have a think about it. Yeah, London's close. Hey Brian, the road from Townsville to the Northern Territory is probably the most dangerous in Australia. Yeah, from what I've seen, I agree with you. Yeah. It would be way too much. Kiwi, are you the same Kiwi I know? Are you the Kiwi? Are you the Kiwi that I know? Kia ora. Are you my Kiwi? We could be like getting people back together and reuniting them on the channel. If you guys were in, tell me what you feel about the Queen's passing. Did it mean anything to you at all? Did you sort of get upset about it? Were you a royal watcher? Have you been watching the ceremony? Yeah. If you were in London, would you go and wait all this time to go and see her? Even though you sort of get to just walk past and stand there for a second or two and bow your head and then move on. Would you go and do it? I don't know if I would. I don't know if I could stand that long. Oh, isn't that sweet? Actually, I never thought myself as a realist, a royalist, I should say. I mean, I read about the Queen if she was in a magazine or something like that, or if she was on the news, but never got really into it. Curious Kiwi, hey darling. It's good to have you here. We're just chatting about shit, really. Nothing exciting. We're talking about the Queen, really. Brian says, I thought she had a good life. Yeah, well, maybe that's why she lasted so long, because she had a good life. She was quite pampered, she could eat the good stuff and stuff. But when I did hear, I was a little sad, actually. I didn't cry. Didn't bring tears to my eyes or anything, but it was just a little bit sad, because she's just always been there, since I was alive. She's always been there. No ceremony, wouldn't wait, but I did Anzac parades and love the Queen. Nice. Kiwi, I'm not a royal fan, but I do admire her for her devotion to her job and the people. Absolutely, because she gave up. People are going to say, but she had a charmed life because she had everything she needed and she had all this money. But it wasn't an ordinary life. It was just for the job. The whole time was all about just fulfilling her role. And I think she'd done an amazing job at it. And that's very admirable. Hang on, the cat's meowing at me. You want out now? Okay. But you can't just turn around and come in 10 minutes later. Off you go. Off you go. Good boy. Cat troubles. She had a very cool life. Well, she did have a cool life, but in other ways, you could say maybe she didn't have a cool life. Who knows? No, I don't think I could queue up, actually. Curious. Yeah, I felt sad. I just thought she'd always be there. I know, because she just always was, right? And I knew she was getting frail, but actually her death came as a shock to me. I knew that she'd been, like, not fulfilling any duties for a little while, but I didn't expect her to die. I thought she'd just live forever, man. But no. And what do we think about Charles as a king? Pam, worried about where Charles will take things. Yes. He's a real huge environmentalist, I think, isn't he? Which could be a good thing. I don't know if it's a bad thing having a king that's like huge into environmental issues and stuff like that and climate change and shit. I think that's got to be a positive thing, hopefully. And you just went outside. What? You're back already. Okay, come on. Can you jump up here? You going to? Oh, sake. Brian says they're facing King Charles the opposite direction on our coins next year. Oh, right. Yeah. Hey, little Pookie, good to see you. Yeah, it's amazing all the things you have to think about that's changed. So we've had Queen's birthday. Obviously, that's going to have to go. All our money's got the Queen on it, and the coins have got the Queen on it. Shitloads that's going to have to. You know what? The one thing I didn't feel like forgot about was, you know, when you have those really high up lawyers, the Queen's Counsel. Well, they're going to have to be called the King's Counsel, which is going to be different. I'm not letting you out. You just came in the window. He's not my cup of tea. I think there's too much stigma attached to him. Yeah, well, I don't think. Look, Princess Di was so loved. Oh my! But if I, oh, why? I just put you out, and you came in the window. Out. Out. No. How can one cat cause so many problems? There is a lot of stigma attached to him. I think Princess Di was so loved, and people just hated him and Camilla. And I think a lot have got over it, but I don't think everyone has got over it. And I think a lot of people still. So the Queen faces right, and the King will face the opposite direction. It's good to see you, little pricky. I just can't get my head around King Charles, but I guess I'll get used to it. Well, yeah. It's weird. It is weird. And a little upsetting or sad. And I've been watching the people inside Westminster Hall. And it's sad. Let's have a look. It's still going. And then what was pretty cool today, actually, is her 8 grandchildren. I don't know if it was 8 grandchildren, but her grandchildren came and stayed with the coffin for like 15 minutes and stood guard, which I thought was really cool. They had Prince William at one end, and he was in his military uniform, and they had Harry at the other end, and he was in his military uniform, which I thought was quite cool. So, yeah. And I think we had one of the guards faint yesterday, which I'm not surprised. Yeah, it was nice to see the grandchildren. But it must be hard for them, you know, to get up there and stand there, even if it's just 15 minutes, and they like couldn't show any emotion on their face. And oh, yeah, sad. Kiwi, I must go, but nice to catch up. See you again. See you again soon, Kiwi. For sure, for sure. I wonder what time of the day it is over there. So in I think TV are playing her funeral tonight on the Monday night. I'm working. I won't be able to watch it. I'll be able to like jump on in little bits and watch little bits at a time. So I'm going to have to replay things. And I bet you it's going to be one motherfucker long ass funeral at that. There's going to be, yeah. I've seen like some of them practice, and it looks like all the pageantry and the horses and all that are all coming out for, which, so they should. Okay. I mean, 70 years, man. Obviously before a lot of us or most of us were born. And I don't know why they put those straps there. Why didn't they put the straps under the chin? Doesn't that look stupid to put it like there? That's weird. People are weird. So tomorrow I have to work 11:30 in the morning till 10 p.m. at night. A long bloody shifts, I tell you. Will is in the house. UK is 12 hours after me. I'm determined to have my coffin be more glamorous than the Queen's. Well, we can't see the coffin as such, can we? So we don't actually know how glamorous it is because it's covered. You couldn't get anything more glamorous than that, like headpiece crown thing, because gee, that looks like some heavy shit on there. It starts at 7:30. I'll make sure I've got my carrot and celery sticks ready. Well, you're a good girl. 8:04 p.m. So where are you, Brian? 11:35 a.m. in London. Thanks, Pookie. Oh, so you must be in Australia, aren't you? Because it's 10:35 here. I don't know. Time zones are not my friend. I've been having such trouble trying to think of times when I can do my live streams when we do cold cases, right? This is a great time because I get all the night owls and I get all the Kiwis that are hanging around and everyone else from the US and everything that can't sleep. But this is not the best time for that. But I mean, if I do it at 11:30 in the morning, my time, because that suits most people overseas, then half the people I want to reach are at work because in New Zealand. So I can't get the time right, and it pisses me off to no end, I tell you. And laugh out loud is about to say going to McDonald's for coffee run. Funny. Bring me back one. Detroit, 6:35 a.m. Sunday. Okay, so yeah, we're Sunday night, 10:36 p.m. Had to work the damn weekend. And Pam's just off to McDonald's, and that's nice of her to just go and do that. Tell us, Will, how glamorous your coffin will be. How you think it's going to be the Queen's coffin. I'd like to know. I have to get my vape. Hang on. He must have gone. We can't see. I wonder if we do actually get to see her coffin, like like underneath all the stuff that's on top of it. I bet it's flash, and it's probably got heaps of gold over it and stuff. The goal currently is to not ever need one. Well, maybe we all wish that, but one day it's going to happen. You know what I mean? I've got a client that's dying at my work, and that's pretty damn tough, I must say. All right. Curious says, my coffin will be recycled cardboard. Yeah, I reckon that's all I need too. I don't think I need anything flat. Like, and I know like my grandmas and a couple of uncles have had just like pine, but it's been so that we can get vivid and write heaps of messages on the coffin and color in stuff and all that, write personal stories or whatever on it. And I quite like that touch. It ends up looking messy as shit, but I like that. I think it's nice. Be right back. Better be back with my coffee, lady. A big ass crown on top to start with. And where are you going to get this crown? And what's it going to be made of? You don't just go to the shop and get crowns these days. You're going to have to probably make your own. Cool. Though I think you're saying cool to like writing on the coffins and shit, which I think is pretty cool too. I really did like that. And I don't want a funeral either. Not into that. Weird as. Gosh, I wonder. Surely they would have had like portaloos. Portaloos and stuff. And I noticed a lot of them have got blankets, so they were given blankets overnight too when they were standing out there. And then I think it's 20 minutes or something, or half an hour, then they change out all these guard men. I think they're only allowed to stand there for like a little while so they don't faint. You will, Nick King Charles. Well, I'd like to see you try. Let me know. Let me know when this is going to happen, because I might give you like a dash cam to take or something. GoPro, that's it. I'll give you a GoPro to take so I can see what's happening. Thank you for your thumbs up. Yes, please give this a thumbs up. That would be really nice. It means like bugger all for you guys to do, but it actually really helps the channel. So not even just my live streams, but any live streams you go to, if you can give them a like, it goes a long way. It's good. I know, right? I want to see that. If that's what he's going to do, I want to see that shit. But remember, now, there was an intruder that made it into Queen Elizabeth's bedroom at one stage. Now, he got into Buckingham Palace somehow. So it can be done, apparently. You'd hate to think that it could be done again, but it was done once. So many people. Body cam footage of Will stealing jewels from Buckingham Palace. Yes, that's what we want. If you're going to do it, I want body cam footage. Absolutely. And I want remote body cam footage so I can actually see you doing it live. This is really bad. We're talking about this. YouTube might get us. Oh, dear. Yeah, a live feed so I can see what's going on would be fantastic. What a great idea. Yeah, exactly. That's funny. Funny as. That Westminster Hall is beautiful, though. Those windows and the wood and everything. So pretty. Oh, the guards are going to change. So a few hours before the funeral starts. Here come the funny looking men with their hats. Apparently he does need new family jewels. It's funny. They just look tired. It's like they're dragging their feet, going, oh fuck, here we go again. And the hair's all over the place, whatever that white hair is. Wonder how many they are. And they would have been like practicing this shit for like years, probably thinking, oh, she can't be holding on too much longer. No, she's still going, but she can't hold on too much longer. And then like 20 years of practicing this shit. Bless them, they do a good job. A stressful job. No, that's what I kind of mean. They don't kind of look excited to be there. Whether there's only a few, like, and they've been doing this for days, that could explain it. If you're doing this every half hour for days, I'm sure it's going to get to you eventually. I wouldn't like it for a job. My job's hard, but nothing like this. Curious Kiwi, you're always around at night. What time do you normally get to bed or try go to bed and get sleep? All very precise, isn't it? I suppose it's cool. Like, she was pretty amazing. So I guess she deserves all this pageantry and stuff. She says, well, I've had a big weekend, so I was planning to be asleep now. Bugger. Oh, well, I'm not going to be on for longer than you'll be able to. I would bury her. She will start to smell at some point. Well, I was actually thinking about that myself, and I don't mean to be crude, but like, obviously she would have been embalmed, and I don't know the process of that, but like she has hung around quite a bit. Pookie says it would be interesting to know what the meaning of the ritual is. Yeah. I don't even know what it's called. The guard. Yeah, I don't know. Surely if you put it into Uncle Google, it will chuck out an answer for you. There you go. He's getting his family jewels online. Well done, Will. But that's still not as good as Queen's one. I'm sorry. You're still going to have to go and do your mission because that ain't going to cop it. The coffin is sealed. Oh, well, true, of course. So that makes sense, doesn't it? Hey, Melissa. How are you? We are just talking shit, actually. We've got someone that's wanting to go over and steal a crown from King Charles at Buckingham Palace so he can have a better coffin than the Queen. So we're going to send him with a GoPro so we can watch. Other than that, we're just watching all these people. So what time is it for you, Melissa, and whereabouts are you? But if you're asking, daytime suits better. So for you to watch my live streams when I cover cold cases, daytime is better for you? Curious? Oh, you're in Australia. Cool. So it's 10:48 p.m. I finished work at 10 and came straight home and got online because I was bored the moment I got here. Sweet. Well, maybe I can do like a bit of a mix up. Like, I don't know, I could do the cold cases and cover those during the day and then just do catch up ones like this at night. I mean, even if people aren't there during the day to see the live stream where we cover cold cases, they'll be able to go back and replay it anyway, right? And I've been having a bit of a tantrum. It's really bloody hard to get into YouTube. And you know what? I feel like if you're a channel that doesn't do drama, then you just don't get the coverage and the views and everything that the drama channels get. You know what I mean? Like, the drama channels get shitloads of views, they get shitloads of subscribers, they get lots of money, riding off the back of being assholes, to be completely fair. Yeah. Well, and in other news, prosecution is doing an absolute number on George Wagner. George Wagner. Well, you'll have to remind me about that one. Well, I know the name, but I'm not. Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. I know I'm international, which I think is pretty cool. And just because I had like a spastic attack and a tantrum about the drama channels getting all the views and all the subscribers, I'm pretty damn lucky because I've got you guys and I've got a small group of people who I really like and really love. So I'm not going to knock that for sure. But the thing is, little Pookie, it's cool that I've got viewers from around the world, but the time zones are a killer trying to like put it all together. But I will figure it out. That's for sure. I've got work for the next couple of days, so I won't be posting or watching a lot. I don't have the stamina. When I go to work, I don't do a lot of other shit because the 10.5-hour shifts just kill me. And that's a really mentally draining job too. It's quite cool seeing like heaps of different nationalities and cultures and religions and that come through and say, pay their respects to her. I think that's quite cool. And soldiers and stuff like that. I've seen a lot of soldiers come through, which I think is cool. I wonder if they're going to get through all these people before she has to leave for the ceremony for her funeral. Because that's a lot of people. A lot of people. Still. Maybe they're just going to have to like put their hands up and say, oh, no, that's it. We can't let any more people through. Yeah, that is something to think about, isn't it? I hope that doesn't happen. Yeah, but certainly a worry. Maybe you could do some premieres and release them in different time zones. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something like that, I think. Little Pookie, I'm going to have to work it out. I'll work it out, though. There's got to be a solution somewhere. It's just that I'm not always great on seeing them. Sometimes I'm too dumbass to see them, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. So tomorrow's Monday, everyone back to work. Well, that's an ugly looking thing. That was scary. I don't know what that was. I didn't like it. The people just keep coming. If I was to go in that line, I'd have to make sure that there's porta potties or I had nappies on. I'd have like heaps of food, heaps of drink, make sure my vape had like juice in it and that, and was like had a charger for it and stuff. I'd need all that. Oh, and a chair that I could move along and sit in. Then maybe I'd think about it. Maybe. I feel for the people that are actually really cut up about it. Right, I'm going to head off because I'm going to try and go to bed and listen to some true crime podcasts. And what usually happens is I fall asleep and then have to listen to them time and time again because I fall asleep. Who made bigger news, the Queen or Diana? Oh, that's a good question. It's a very good question. I reckon Diana made bigger news. I don't know. That's a tough question. What do you reckon, Will? Maybe hire a wheelchair with a fridge attached and charge a plug. See, that's what I mean. That's the only way that I'm going to be able to do it. That's a great idea. So what does everybody reckon? Who made bigger news, the Queen or Diana? The Queen's like, I don't know, she's like longer news. I don't know. That's such a good question. But we must remember that the Queen was the Queen, you know. She deserves all the pageantry and all the stuff, all the people. You what? I don't know. Yay high. Oh yeah, I was pretty little actually. I was like a teenager, I think. Yeah, it was unexpected. I think we all knew that the Queen was going to die one day. She kept going, but we knew it was going to happen. Yeah, with Diana, it was unexpected, wasn't it? And that certainly changes things on how you grieve and stuff. Bit of a surprise. It was actually on my granddad's birthday. We were having like a birthday party for him, and he really loved Diana. And that just ruined his birthday. And every birthday after that, he would always say, "Oh, the day Diana died today." And we're like, "Oh, so sorry, Granddad." So these guys must be dignitaries, like from other countries and stuff. I got told, I've seen the news today, right? And like prime ministers and presidents and all this from all over the world have gone there to pay their respects. Now, even the Japan emperor has gone over there, and apparently they have never gone outside to a funeral or anything. Like usually they only go to funerals on their siblings or family or something, and that's that. So that's pretty weird that there's a Japan emperor somewhere. I can't say I've seen him, and I actually don't even know what he'd look like, but that's interesting. Right, this time I'm going to go and listen to a podcast, and then I'm going to wake up with nightmares because I've been listening to true crime podcasts. See how I feel after I finish work tomorrow. I finish work at 10. So if I'm awake enough and it hasn't been too much of a stressful night, I'll come on and see if you are around. Thank you, my friends. You make me feel better every time I come on. And yeah, really thank you guys for that. Because you make me feel like I've got friends. Thanks, guys.